football?
Alright, good looking, bro.
Man. You fans stuff football?
Damn, how you catch that?
Yeah.
Now this nigga Chris respond. That nigga weird,
What?
bro.
I took my headphones off my head, nigga. I just put them back on. What happened?
Hey, did you post a video, bro?
What's the difference? It's a big difference. Ain't no quarterback. That's a run play. He automatically running. He automatically running though.
That's really like that's a different version of the read option, bro. Even 100, because he could throw it, keep it. Yeah, but them plays is limited though.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears.
Hold on, Vikings. You just posted. Who game you posted in the chat?
That's my game. I had him posted because I forgot to post it.
Oh, okay. No. You good. You good.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it to 24-yard line.
Oh, it lifted on that one. Let me see.
Hold on, no, I'm gonna call you right back, baby. Damn.
What?
Fucking son, bro. Can you just relax, bro?
I wasn't even posting it. Juke, bro.
Yeah, baby. Aww.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Baby, one full run.
And he's taken down, but able to slip.
Man, don't listen to some of my music, bro.
14 yards there on the first play from
Look on YouTube.
line of scrimmage, the 37.
No, yo.
Check to go. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Why you got laugh?
You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So
Hello?
when they're that high powered, you gotta find
Hello?
a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20
Where your laugh at? It sound like you're in New Orleans or something.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have
That's
the
why you sound so proud of that.
15 line. Go on.
This nigga dropped that.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
59. Hey, Alpha. 59, Mike. Check. 59. Hey, watch the screen. X3. 218, chopper. Check 52. Switch. Hey, exit.
You know how to slow it down. I just dissed you.
2nd and 4.
Mike is 59.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
You know how to slow it down. I just dissed you.
I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there, and I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down, even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Hey, box drop. 59. Mike's 59. Watch the run.
Well, who the fuck got beat 86-2, bro?
Catch made by Miller. And he'll go out
In
of
this
bounds
league.
after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
It was Washington. Whoever Washington is.
Hey, echo.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to his
I
running
always
back,
got off the
Tariq
mic on
Cohen.
that. He gave him that game, nigga.
2-yard gain, and that'll bring up second
Nah,
down.
Chris got put.
And
Nah,
they're
Chris
getting
got
him
put up
involved
98 on.
You feel
It
like
can
they
happen.
saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. And they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in
I'm
the
going
running
for it.
game
I can go
or the
for it.
passing game.
Yeah, I can go
But
for
they
it.
must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing again on
Damn,
second
man.
down, but this time it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is
You
third
gotta just go
down.
Google it, nigga.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Mike's 43. 65.
YouTube, put in CT period. It's gonna pop up.
43.
But no space.
43.
No space or nothing.
Now
No space. Just put in CT period.
open man is Miller. He's got it.
Yeah, that's my page. CT period. And then it's gonna pop up.
17-yard line.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a total set. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Check. Crunch. Big dribble.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a third down. And a good sign for them.
Hey, what song you listening to?
Quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
No, but look, go to, because you ain't going to listen to all my shit. So go to what's his name, bro?
Confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when
I'm
you're
going to give you a
young,
song,
it's
bro.
really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
I threw it in there, bro. For no fucking reason. I should have just took that set. Go to,
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
go to,
Toward the end zone.
no,
but that's
nigga,
gonna
that's an
wind up
interview.
incomplete.
Go to,
On this drive, and finally, I think the
just a
guys on the
magic.
defensive
Go to
side
just a magic.
They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Just a magic.
Carlson able to put this one through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Oh, yeah, in Cali, fool.
Damn, let's see.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Big boy
When they see
shit.
that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
What song? Yeah, just put in just a magic. Just type it in.
From the end zone.
Type in CT period, just a magic.
Snatch it for the pick. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, first and goal. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And they're a big TFL.
Wow, what'd he break?
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 7. The pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy
You
of the
playing the
5
Bears,
at the
sir?
6. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Bro, we're not ripping up papers. Bro, we're not ripping up papers. All right, so stop. All right, put it down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice.
Frankly, everyone and his bloody mother does these, and you know,
Matter of fact, get it from over there. Throw it away, whatever you're doing.
So there we go. We've got that going on over there. So the daily assignment board we have here, there is, I think it's possible that you can have 3 of these stack up. This effectively replaces the daily challenges. So you can end up with 3 of these stacked up at any given time. And this is some cosmetic, I think, but here's the way you just get the challenge and do what you need to do. Excuse me. We've got deal damage with scoped weapons today, that's mine, but you can of course replace this, and you can just click OK.
Come on, bro, let's put that Texas shit together.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half.
Fucking with it.
6-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3.
Yeah,
it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with the first down.
I know that.
And an alley to run. Cam fighting. He lost the football.
Or spin it around or anything like that. But we can just see here challenges. Go to the lighthouse. The land at 3 different places effectively. And what is this? These are all ones. Oh, I see. So these will show you. Okay. So these are all linked to the same set of challenges. And then, of course, the 3 you've got deal damage to henchmen, doors locked by an ID scanner. To do this, so it's all on here.
That was interception, bro. Thinking I'm about to get sacked.
This one fielded at the 5.
I could have waited.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
24 is the
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Partner, he's going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided.
Oh, there you go. Niggas take L's and get the talking all reckless, man.
For good measure.
Nigga talking about breath,
Nigga talking about I'm about to start a new job, man. I can't play.
First, it's a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Below Nichols. He's the one
No, son. No.
Loss of 9.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Let's go.
When the team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 cause fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
What they call that? Passing us.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end.
Finally come to that,
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll set up to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Watch twins.
This is Cohen. And an alley to run. And the result here, a pickup.
Stop.
2 to go on second.
Oh, you gotta get to the point, nigga.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Nigga, that'll be a meeting. That'll be a meeting, nigga. This a Madden room. Why I don't want all these niggas in my... I don't want all these niggas in my business. So if you want to have a meeting, then that's different, nigga. Other than that, I was just letting you hear a couple little songs, bro. Yeah, I know. I was just letting you hear a couple little songs.
King, stop! Shit!
A couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have
Stop!
stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Bravo! Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Let's go. Travel. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Slow. Get it.
Look, you still running numbers, bro. Oh,
He's got Jack Doyle.
What the fuck is you doing?
He does reach the 5. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not
dollar
much run after
dang.
the catch.
Put that dollar dame on him.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point.
D-A-M-E.
Searching for something more.
My hat, bro.
Second and goal here.
Get my hat. Oh, get my hat. Come on.
They'll get this one back to the 5-yard line. No flag there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Second and 5.
I got really all the filthy, bro.
He's got it. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitations? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
I ain't got time for both of them.
11th touchdown of the year as the Bears push further out in front.
Oh, CBD?
Talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you will.
Now they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
But I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
This nigga just threw it in her, and I ran it back. He was going to go in the halftime up, 7-14. I know he's hella mad.
From the gun, here's
Fuck, I just blew that kick.
escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
What, man?
Big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put
Dang,
some
what
points on.
what song you listen to of yours?
First and 10.
Yeah, Dang got a song with it.
27-yard line.
Dang.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what?
Oh, Cohen lost the football.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard.
Yeah, they got all kinds of songs.
Watch this lead shrink a little. And he completes it to Cohen.
I know you don't know.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a third down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Here's Dustin Colquitt. Ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. Long play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives.
And you got something here.
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Newton. And an alley to run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Some people believe he's born like that.
Stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
No, some people believe he's born like that.
13. Newton.
I'm just saying, some people believe it. And then this right here will really kind of prove that point, though. Because it's like, he's been doing this to this whole fucking life. This thing, like.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
I mean,
find the holes where guys are available.
Nigga on the hoop court, nigga. I mean, you think where he was at.
They did it well there. Perfect perfectly executed crossing route.
Huh?
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
I was saying people be gay though. I think people be boring.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Wow, bro, they make me
Brandon,
happy.
defense in this situation
That.
would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Then wouldn't that mean they
stayed
was
in great communication? And as he dragged across each zone,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's already in the DNA. That's my point.
They passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Newton. Thomas has got it. Complete.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I gotta focus. Got out of whack.
Newton down to throw.
He keeps doing that same ass out route and they not partying.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I'm ticking.
His second touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score.
Cover 2 and everything. He supposed to just sit on them.
Bailey got the extra point, and the lead will shrink
21-13. But now he's just starting to pick me apart. I ain't gonna lie.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25.
He's starting to pick me apart. I'm talking about everything he do is starting to work.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Hey, Delta. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. It's a party now. Yep. It's a party now. 43.
He'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? With the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Gun.
Now it's Newton. The catch made by Hopkins. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover and double and triple and do what you have to do? But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Push him back.
Newton gonna hand it off to McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Result of the play, first down and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
All out blitzing.
They'll start things on first with Tory Cohen. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. This is where it came from.
On the ready. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now, here's 2nd and 8. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh my God, I ran out of fucking down.
This is Miller, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a little steam going.
2nd and 3. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
5'9", Mike 5'9". Defense wins championships, baby.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got it in. It's Cohen. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
We go set. 60 outlaw. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Kill. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood. Showing it. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
This is just some bullshit, bro. God, I should have just went for the field goal,
Possibly a turning point.
Why do I have to
Play
be so
coming.
greedy?
This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Geno Atkins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
A little 360. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it
give me that
difficult.
interception, bro. I'm sitting on
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Hey, alert 3. Check.
I'm gonna go man to man, and these niggas better guard than me.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
This is why I'm hot. But this nigga just ran me over as a running back. I mean, as a quarterback. I'm not playing that nigga. I'm not worried about that nigga. Oh, who? For Seattle?
Buying time to his left. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Come on, set.
Yeah, bro. I need a fumble recovery, bro. Damn, I need a fumble or something, bro. An interception or something. Ah, damn. I actually need him to get this first down. Bitch ass nigga riding the clock out. Come on, Sherman. Oh my God, blood, this nigga's. This nigga's Sherman. That's crazy. Sherman right there for the pick. This nigga Sherman just got real life moss, bro. That probably cost me. That did cost me the game. I don't know. I mean Seattle. I'm talking about he was standing in a circle and just did and let that nigga Lockett come out of nowhere and come take it. I ain't putting no more. I'm down. I gotta go. This nigga is everywhere right now. That's crazy. That is crazy. This nigga just threw it to nobody, bruh. He just threw one of them passes, dang. That's just hella not to nobody. Like nobody, man, it's like, and no pressure, no nothing. That's crazy. I need a pick six, right? I was marching too.
Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious.
Bro, this nigga just, man, I ain't even gonna complain, bro. He already won.
I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold.
Nope. Yeah, they won the first game too. It's both been tight ass games. That last catch over Sherman was a cheat, bro. Sherman was just sitting in the middle. It was one of those where he didn't even see Sherman sitting there. And he just threw it. I clicked in, jumped everything. That nigga jumped right over me.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. It's noted in keeping it low key. I can cover the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making a game. I hear a lot of trash talk. You call us up making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stand.
That's the defense I was supposed to be picking for that. I got it now. It's too late, but I got the defense I was supposed to pick for that play. I was supposed to score with that, man. This nigga running wide open and he overthrew him again. God damn. Oh, I just got Coleman hurt for no fucking reason. God, I need to hurry up and score, bro. Or enter his ass, nigga, bro. Oh, he didn't catch that? Come on, bro. Damn, bro. Oh, this nigga ran my onside kickback, blood. That's crazy. This nigga, yeah, blood. That's bruh. That's crazy. That's the kind of game it been, bro. That's all I can say to myself. This nigga runs the onside kickback, bro. That's crazy.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And what is this? We're lining up here to punt on first down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here comes Cohen. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bears take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as
this nigga just hit me and said, good game. I'm going to keep it real with you. Madden Chiefs for Seattle.
Following the interception, here's
Nigga, you know I wasn't Seattle, bro.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Timing is everything. And
what kind of dumbass question was that, though? Tell me what league on Seattle in.
Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down.
He was being
2nd and 5 after the 5.
No, he's not bragging. He's saying the game cheating for him, and he being genuine. I could tell he like, I'm gonna keep it, because after he said it, he said, yeah, that's why I picked him, bro. The game hella fake for that, to be honest.
They go back to back.
But I mean, he was getting some bogus ass shit because I was saying it, but I also was doing stupid shit. Damn, that hurt him. That lost him hurt. I done put him 2 games out of first place, and he's gonna have a tie-break.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know the defense I play against him now, though.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
I was at cover 2, couldn't get it for some reason. They be there, but they let the nigga catch it and then just make the tackle.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Panthers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Who I play in this league?
At the line, prepping for their next minutes drive the Bears offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
We about to leave you, bro.
Leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Alpha. Get it.
2nd and long.
He might be in free agency already.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions.
Yeah, let's tell your mama something here beefing, bro. Go say something back, and I'm gonna pop this shit out your ass.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
To throw is Newton. He's going to look deep in zone.
And don't come back in here. Smart mouth ass. Bye. Go tell her.
DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number